In the world of Oracle's planning tools, what is audit tracking, also called cell history, and why do I care? Audit tracking, aka cell history, is available in both planning on the cloud and on-prem Hyperion planning. It's a way to see who changed what, when they did it, and what they changed it to. The first rule of audit tracking is you don't talk about audit tracking. Actually, it's not, otherwise this video would be the worst idea ever. Actually, the first step is enabling auto tracking. For planning on the cloud, you go to Navigator, then go down to System Reports, and then Auditing tab. For on-prem, you go to Tools, and then Reporting, and then click on the Auditing tab. I recommend you turn on audit tracking for data definitely, and also where it says launch business rules. That way you can find out when people are kicking off various calculations. When data audit is enabled on the application, any user can drill into the cell level details of any cell to which they have access, and then they can then see that change history on the cell. How you get to the change history differs depending slightly on the version you're in, or if you're in the simplified user interface or the more traditional user interface. If you're running it from a desktop or a laptop, in general, you're going to right click and choose the change history. Otherwise, there's a button you click on in the simplified user interface. But any data that changes, it will track. So for instance, in the bottom left, you'll notice I'm changing 50,000 to 60,000. I logged in as the catchy name demo admin, so you'll see the time I did it. I also could change a smart list. So in the example on the right, I'm changing it from medium to high, and I could change a text value. So in the example at the bottom, I'm changing it from sales manager to sales manager approved. Right now, it's only showing you a single item, but if there were multiple people who had changed it, you would see all of that. The cell change history is also available within Smart View, though it looks a little bit uglier. You'll see that same change I made over the web, changing from 50,000 to 60,000, is out here, and you would see the entire history of it as well. All this information is being tracked in an underlying table called HSP_audit_records. If you have an on-prem installation of Hyperion Planning and you have access to this table, you can go out to HSP Audit Records and you can see the entire history of everything that changed, including the old value, the new value, who did it, the time they did it, the action that they took, any properties that they changed. You do not have direct access to this table in the cloud because clearly you might be able to do something horribly nefarious if you actually did. So you'll have to go through the main user interface to see it. But if you want a complete audit or you want to do a backup of your audit, you do have access to it if you're on-prem. Hope this gives you a quick hit on how to turn on audit tracking and see the cell change history.